All right, I've got another fun game from Dr. Quest. This one's called Magical Adventure, and it has lots of little themes and categories inside, including grammar, spelling, even action words, things like that. So um, the object of this game right here is to collect all the stones, and the first person to get all the stones is the winner. Let me show you the board game and what it comes with. You've got a die here. You got one die. And you use that for most of the game because it determines a lot of things in the game. So you have your pieces right here. These are your player pieces right there. So kids can choose which piece they want. And you all start off here in the middle of the town. And then you roll, and you can actually, like, say if you roll like a 6, you can go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so it makes it fun that they can kind of think of the best way to go back and forth to get the spot they want. So let's say you land on a challenge card right here. Then you would get out your book right here. And this book has the instructions in it and also all the categories. So you see that there's 6 chapters. And so you'll roll the die and go to each chapter. So for instance, I go there, I roll the dice, or the die, I go 1. So I go to chapter 1. And then once you're in chapter 1, so chapter 1 is spelling. All right. So then you roll it again. Boop, and I got 1 again. And then you'd go to question 1 and read that. And then you again would roll again to get what you would do. So then you go to 5 and you would say form a word that starts with P, and then you get it right or wrong, whatever. But if you get it right, then you go and get a reward card. And so you turn it over and see what it says. You would gain 1 magic stone from the wizard. The wizard is like the parent or the host of the game who will kind of make sure that the questions are answered correctly. If you get it wrong, then you get a penalty card, and it'll tell you to move only 1 space on your next turn or whatever. So really fun, and the cards are really nice too. They're kind of they have a texture to them. If you go to the tavern, you go and get a character card right here. So you would take a character card, and the character cards have kind of a special feature to it, and then you can play those. And if you go to the library here, then you would get a skill card. You would collect skill cards here, which would tell you what you can do with them. So before answering the question, you can put this card down, and if you get it correctly, you get a random stone. So really fun game, really fun and interactive. My kids love playing it, and they just have a lot of fun playing it, and it's educational. So I would highly recommend this game. It is awesome.